Hi guys, how are you?
Good.
Josh, hello.
Josh,
Nice wall. We like it.
My
lots of
wife will
pizzazz.
appreciate the compliments. Thank you. And I got to compliment you guys because this movie, I had so much fun with it. I can only imagine how much fun you must have had making it. But I've just spoken to Jon Hamm, and he comes across a very likable guy. So for you two, what's it like to be acting opposite him and obviously have this disdain for his character pretty much from start to finish?
That's a tough thing because he is likable, but Aiden and myself, we're police officers. So it's our job to follow the facts. And so as the facts evolve, we can decide whether or not we want to like him. But if you see us hating him on camera, that's definitely acting. He is irresistibly charming, that Jon Hamm.
Is a charmer. I also think just constantly asking the question, being suspicious as a detective, going, "Why are you so likable? What are you up to?" was helpful. It's like, I don't trust. Why are you so charming?
Oh, that's awesome. And of course, I know there's that old cliche about never working with animals and children, but obviously, Roy, you do work with a baby in this film while you're trying to do your scenes. So I'm
Ugh,
guessing that must have presented some challenges for you in those moments.
that baby was so hot. It was like holding that baby was so hot. It was literally like holding on to something, like just like holding a hot coal. And I can't even explain to you what the hell it was, but it was just too much.
He was so good with the baby. The baby immediately went to sleep in Roy's arms and was like, "Never let me go. I love you."
And of course, Ayden, a memorable scene for you is you basically have to throw a milkshake on yourself at one point. So was that a
Yes.
one and done scene for you, or something you just had to keep going back to take after take?
We did a lot of milkshake days. They had to paint milkshake on me over and over again because it was drying, and that was some real stunt work I did there.
And in terms of obviously Fletch, I know it's obviously a very iconic property, but was it one that you were both familiar with beforehand? And either way, obviously knowing that this is a film that some people have been waiting, I think, decades to happen, did that add to the pressure at all of knowing we've got to come into this and we've got to get it right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely knew about it and was excited to be part of it, and especially because they took a lot of the source material from the original Gregory McDonald books, which was exciting because, well, there's a lot of books, so we'll see. Maybe there's a lot of Fletch.
I think that when you look at what Chevy Chase was able to do with that in the '80s, it's an iconic comedy. And so when you're taking something and you're putting a different spin to it, and you're still respecting the source material, which also predates the Chevy Chase era Fletch, you want to make sure that you're doing something that honors the source material, as well as what people thought Fletch should be in the '80s, which definitely is not what it would be, now, in 2022.
Yeah, for sure. And this is a very funny movie, of course, like those originals, definitely carries that over. But were there any scenes that the both of you, obviously you spend most of the film working together, but were any scenes that you both struggled to get through, either with each other or maybe with Jon?
There was a lot of driving around, I'll tell you that. A lot of late night
Well,
driving.
for you, sorry,
You be chilling
for
out.
you.
I was like, we're
That
going to the
baby,
tunnel again.
I thought the baby was going to be a pain, but the baby was actually very chill. It was a very nice baby. That baby warmed up to me. We spoke for an hour before, and I told that baby straight up, I don't want any trash out of you when we get on set. And the baby was very respectful. But no, I would say the only thing I cannot say what I want to say because it would give away a part of the film. Let's just say outdoors and mosquitoes.
Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Well, one final question for you both. I think, Ayden, you alluded it to it there. There are more books. I think this could be the start of a new Fletch franchise. So if we see both of your characters back, how would you like that relationship, obviously, with the two of you and with Fletch to develop? Obviously, it's very antagonistic. Do you think we could maybe see them become allies down the line?
With Fletch?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think, Aiden? Do we want to still be in the Fletch universe, or do we want our own break
Spin-off?
off Boston murder police,
I know Greg
LA
keeps talking
Confidential?
about slow-mo and Griz, like spin-off films.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
pretty
I,
cool.
I feel like we should have a relationship like John McClane and um and the black cop from Die Hard, you know, Al
Yeah.
Powell.
Yes, a
Al
kind of
Powell. Yeah.
a
We
buddy
check in
comedy.
on them from time to time, but we're doing our own thing back at the barn.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure you'd both have more fun maybe pushing Fletch's buttons again anyway. But guys, thank you so much for your time. I had so much fun watching you both in this film and can't wait for people to see it. So lovely to meet you both.
Thank you.
Thanks. Nice to meet you, Josh.